All right, and well, that is Lady Gaga, of course, performing the national anthem for the United States of America. And of course, being July 4th, today is Independence Day for the United States. And I'm honored to have Her Excellency join us this morning. So good to have you.
Thank you. I'm glad to be
You
here.
can have a seat. You look really lovely. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm great.
Happy Independence.
Thank you. We're excited.
Well, let me officially introduce her, and she is the U.S. Ambassador to Ghana, Her Excellency Virginia Evelyn Palmer. And just a little over a year since she, arrived at the shores of Ghana to take up the role of the ambassador from the United States. Has it been so far?
It's been fantastic. What a beautiful country you have.
Oh, thank you very much for that. And you have a beautiful country as well. And I know that becoming or accepting this position as the U.S. Ambassador to Ghana meant that we've had a long-standing relationship between the U.S. and Ghana. Tell me how that relationship is going so far.
You know, it's a very close relationship. Ghana is a strong partner of the United States, and it's a partnership that we really value. And I see that go from strength to strength in terms of working together on national security issues, working together in the UN Security Council, watching Ghana's leadership in West Africa to prevent democratic backsliding. And then as Ghana faces tough economic times, the United States is very strongly with Ghana.
Yeah, indeed. And I know that you've talked about how Ghana, is the exporter of peace and we're the leader in the African region. I remember there was something you said, and I'll quote it, that the U.S. is focused on supporting Ghana as a leader in West Africa, working together on regional security, investing in people through long-term development, protecting democratic institutions, and advancing mutual prosperity. So then it begs the question, what really are the priorities when we look at the partnership between the United States and Ghana?
Well, I think that does kind of sum it up.
Yeah.
It's mutual prosperity, that if we do the relationship right, we create jobs and prosperity and security in both countries. So as we work to help Ghana, help West Africa be stable and prosperous, then that will result in more jobs and prosperity in the United States. So we're working on inclusive economic growth, particularly in the north, and the Ghanaian government is a leader in that. We spend about $140 million a year, focused primarily in the north on those issues. And we have big security programs. Ghana hosted Flintlock, which involved the militaries of 29 nations and 1,400 American service members. So that partnership is extremely strong.
And it's good to know that some about $47 million will be exceeded to, the military to help, handle security situations here in the country as well. So it is great. But you've been in Ghana for what, about a month? A year and 2 months, because you took up this position in May 2022. How's it been so far?
You know, I just love it. But I'm struck watching even President Biden's inauguration that they were still masked then. And last year we had to pull down the July 4th party because of COVID. So I'm so happy that Ghana has managed COVID so well. And that partnership is also strong. And I'm happy to be able to celebrate with our friends this year.
Definitely. And at this point, I think that we should just cross over. Of course, we're not only going to look at the performance from Lady Gaga when President Biden was sworn in, but we do have the Topside Brass Band here with us. And shortly, they will play something for us just so we can also get into the celebratory mood. But it is July 4th, a very significant, or maybe the most significant day in the history of the United States. I'll come to that question shortly, but I think that the Topside Brass Band is ready. Just give us something really soothing just to, set the tone. And we'll come back and talk more about what to expect as the United States celebrates or marks independence today. Thanks. beautiful indeed. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely. And I think that, you know, when you started playing, I was going to say that I could hear a bit of a zonto in there because I was imagining myself doing it. And then you went all the way to South Africa and I was like, okay, well, we're celebrating the, you know, Independence Day of the United States, but we're adding a bit of Africa in there. So we'll give you some African names. There's Kofi, there's Kwame, there's Kweku. Are you ready for those names? We'll explain later to you what they mean, but that was beautiful. Thank you so much, Topside Brass Band. But I'm still in the studios with Her Excellency Virginia Evelyn Palmer, pardon me. And I'm not surprised they went to South Africa because I know that you served there for a short while as well as Deputy Chief of Mission and Charge d'Affaires at the U.S. Embassy in South Africa as well, right?
I am,
so
although I'm thinking they could work on some high life.
They should, right? Yeah, maybe they're working towards it, but let's see how that goes. But of course, this is all to usher in the Independence Day celebration, which is today, July 4th. How are you feeling about it? And of course, for you as a young American, how are you marking this day?
Well, bless you for saying young American. And the band is playing tonight at the party, and then we'll do a free concert open to the public tomorrow at Alliance Française.
Okay.
We're really excited about their being able to share that with the Ghanaian public.
Definitely. But what was it like for you all those years when you had to mark Independence Day, even before you started service officially?
Well, in fact, you know, I wouldn't be wearing this today in real life. I'd have my cutoff shorts on and a red, white, and blue T-shirt.
Okay.
And if you'll have me back next year, I'll come in the real thing.
Maybe it's not too late. We might see you like that this evening. Who knows? But tell us a bit about what to expect. I mean, how is the embassy marking the celebration
Well,
today?
we're having a big celebration tonight, including with fireworks, which are a real mark of an American 4th of July celebration, which I think... And Americans all over America reflect today on what the freedoms that we enjoy are and the sacrifices made to protect them. And there have been some tough times in the United States in recent times, which have made me more humble about those things and recommitted to the work that we all have to do day after day to preserve those freedoms and to work on them to make them real.
Absolutely, and I do hope that a lot can be done about that situation. So for you, today is a very significant day.
Indeed.
For you personally.
Yeah.
And of course, with the office that you hold. So is everyone invited to this celebration? How do we all partake?
Unfortunately, I have a limited amount of space at the embassy, but their fireworks are at 8:15.
Okay.
So I invite all my friends across Accra to look towards the cantonments at 8:15.
Okay.
And again, that concert is open to the public tomorrow.
Definitely. Well, we're looking forward to that. The concert is open to the public tomorrow.
Indeed. At Alliance Française.
Okay, so you should be there. What time exactly do you have those details, Her Excellency? Not exactly. 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. So everyone is invited. Come, let's celebrate not just the Independence Day of the United States of Africa, but that partnership that the United States has with us as well. I mean, not too long ago, we saw the Vice President also visit us here in Ghana, and that went a long way to really deepen that relationship that we have. And so thank you so much for all the work that you're doing. And I love this blue, white, and red that you're adorned in. It's beautiful. What message, finally, would you give to everyone who's watching, especially the Americans who are also in Ghana?
Well, thanks. You've summed it up very well. The U.S. partnership with Ghana is an extremely important and strong one. Ghana's independence meant a lot to the United States, and particularly to African Americans in the United States, as a symbol of Africa rising, and it inspired people in America fighting for justice at home. And I reflect on that as we celebrate independence today. And I think we all, Ghanaians and Americans, need to recommit ourselves to protecting the liberties that we enjoy, protecting our public institutions and the democratic institutions at home and in Ghana and beyond.
Well, we say Afishiapa to you, and then that means, well, Happy New Year. So for the U.S., Happy Independence, Afishiapa, Happy New Year to you.
Madasi.
And we wish you, oh, yeah, she got it right. I was hoping she'll get it, and she did. Go us. Do you have an African name yet? Ghanaian name yet? Ajua, Akosia?
I'm Saturday born.
Saturday?
Yes.
So you are Amma?
Yes.
Okay. Her Excellency, Amma Virginia Evelyn Palmer. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Any special Ghanaian food that you'd be enjoying today?
I'm embarrassed to tell you that I really love Keliweli.
Oh, you do?
Yes,
okay, it's one of my favorites as well.
Keliweli.
Yeah. And any Ghanaian music that you're enjoying so far?
I'm doing tutorials on high life in the car, and I'm a big fan of all different kinds of Ghanaian music.
Which song in particular can you mention, or any artist in particular that you're listening to?
You know, the Lion of the North performed at the state dinner. Yes, and I'm a big fan of hers.
Oh, yes, we all are. That's great. Well, we're not going to let you go just yet. We're going to cross over now to Cookie, who is on standby with a Topside Brass Band. She'll be speaking to Kweku, Kwame, Kojo, Kwamina, etc. And then after that, we'll come back and talk some more. Cookie, take it away.
All right, and these are my friends from the U.S. Naval Forces. I'm going to be talking to the lead. Look, of course, please come speak to me right here. Good to see you. Hi, guys. Now, just in case you didn't know, they have a very rich repertoire ranging from jazz to rhythm and blues. And I was going to ask for something. I told you already that I was going to put you on the spot, but I think you've cleared that out of the way. You've done the Zamina Mina already, so it's okay. But how long have you guys been here?
We've been in Accra for 2 days now.
Just 2 days?
Yes.
No, but sometime last year, you had the opportunity with the National Symphony Orchestra.
That's correct.
How did that go?
That was wonderful. It was a wonderful experience for all of us to be in that space and to work with those musicians. It was it's definitely something that I'll never forget.
Right. So we know that you've been doing jazz, rhythm and blues and all that. Tell us exactly what you do and what your specialty is.
So our specialty is the New Orleans style brass band. That's it has a second line feel, which is a specific type of beat, but it's definitely, that second line feel is rooted very much in Afro beats. So a lot of the stuff that we do can cross over. You know, we can play some African tunes and it feels the same. We can play some American pop tunes and put a little second line beat on it, and now it feels like an Afro beat.
Oh, so that's where the Zamina Mina came from.
Exactly.
I see. So in the spirit of the 247th anniversary, of course, the independence, what are you guys doing today? What's happening in the embassy today?
Today it's going to be a gigantic party at the U.S. Embassy, and they've set up a huge stage for us to play, and there's going to be lots of people there, lots of food, and of course the fireworks.
Fantastic. We just want to have a feel of what's going to be happening tonight. So take it away. What are you going to play for us right now?
Right now we're going to play our favorite tune that we played in Africa recently, and that's Rush.
All right. Let me step to the side and take a listen to it. Hi, guys. and I'm super proud of her. It's so good to be African right now, and of course to be American. These are our friends from the U.S. Naval Forces, Europe and Africa. Of course, the dynamic, incredibly talented Topside Brass Band right here in Ghana. And this morning, they've made all of us proud. I want to be there today, tomorrow, for as long as this celebration will take place. But Berla, I hear Her Excellency has a favorite song by Wiala.
Yes, she does.
What's the title? Because we want to. Can we do that? Can we try? Can we
Yes, we will, or yes, we can.
It's okay. But it's good to know that she listens to Wiala as well.
I'm trying to remember
but
how
it's
it goes.
incredible to have you guys here in Ghana.
Okay.
Look, which day were you born?
I was born on a Saturday.
I don't know.
Oh, so you are Kwame.
To Google it.
Yes, you are Kwame.
That song is on my phone.
Which day were you born?
Can you get?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. So you are Kwabena. So you are Kwabena. Yes, and then you were born
On a Sunday, man.
Sunday Kwesi. So you are Kwesi, and then you were born
I was born on a Wednesday, ma'am.
Wednesday. You are Kweku. Keep that in mind. Kweku. So you were born on which day?
On a Tuesday.
Okay, so this is Tuesday. It's Kwabena. So you are Kwabena as well, and then
Monday, ma'am.
Kojo.
Kojo.
Yes, keep that in mind. This gentleman right here was born on which day?
I was also born on a Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. So you are Kwame as well. So please just make sure that you have your names in mind. When you see me at the party, I will not be calling you Loke or anything like that. I'll call you by your Ghanaian names. But thank you so much for coming this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, Her Excellency is still here. Berla, the song is ready, correct?
And there's actually a name that we all miss. So
Which
I hear
one?
the drummer is called Iceman.
Ah!
He's the Iceman.
Oh, I
man.
see.
I know, but
I
anyway.
see.
So, well, upon special request, we're going to play one of her favorite songs from Wiala for her, something that she'll love. And so take a look at this one, all in celebration of the Independence Day of the United States. And that is our very own Wiala. This is one of her songs. And of course, Her Excellency says she loves Wiala through and through. What about her in particular do you love?
Well, she's got a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
But that we are going strikes a note with me. It's sort of an anthem.
Is it okay? So it's a message more
Yeah,
like for
yeah.
you. I see. You seem to identify with Ghana a lot. A lot. What are some of the unique things that you've discovered about Ghana that you love?
You know, I love the energy here, the entrepreneurialism, the sort of forward-lookingness. And I also deeply admire Ghana's tolerance. I think the inter-ethnic harmony, inter-religious harmony, and just tolerance in general are one of Ghana's greatest strengths.
Yeah, indeed. And of course, Ghana has a lot of strengths, and we are making sure that we do everything we can to grow the country as well, of course, with the support of the United States of America, right?
You know, we have a big trade delegation coming in August.
Okay.
We just announced $14 million for a data center that's financed by our Development Finance Corporation. So I think as Ghana grows, the United States is going to be right here with you.
But there's something that I really want to ask, because I know that, you know, the United States has been, of course, with USA, they've been investing heavily, like you said, in the North and in women businesses and stuff. How are we helping Ghana to grow her human resource?
That's a great question. And when the Vice President was here, she announced a series of programs for Africa, but including Ghana, on digitalization and women's entrepreneurship. So things that are very forward-looking and talk about Africa not as looking at past or the historical relationship, but where Africa and the United States can partner to grow together.
And I know that women, of course, are important, like the Vice President said. For you personally, what does it mean to see women thrive and grow in an economy like this?
You know, I think everything that Ghana and the United States want to achieve, whether it's in health or education or economic growth, all depends on women's full participation. And when women are strong, their families do better, their communities do better, and the nation does better.
Yeah.
And Ghanaian women are so switched on, it's great to see.
Yes, definitely. And how are we handling the issue of terrorist threats in the sub-region? I remember that you also did say that, you know, you are commending the country for being the contributor of the most uniformed peacekeepers in the UN operation as well. But there's a threat at hand at the moment. What do you think, or what is the U.S. doing to ensure that we're able to manage this situation?
Yeah. Well, peacekeeping and a terrorist threat are sometimes separate things.
Yeah.
Right now, Ghana has been really a leader in saying, look, democracy is incredibly important to resilience and preventing insurgents and violent extremists. Projecting state power in the north so that people in the north of all of coastal West Africa get the educational resources and the clinics and the police protection that they need is incredibly important. Yeah. Ghana's also been really smart about saying human rights are an important part of this, that the military and the police, when they're exercising their powers, need to do so respectfully of the population. Yeah. So I have great respect for Ghanaian security forces and the way they do that. Well, and again, we are helpful, I hope, in all of those areas, in security cooperation, in human rights training, and in economic programs that help everybody feel like they have prospects.
If there's one message that you'd give to Ghanaians in general about security, economy, what exactly would that message be?
A single message, I think, is that democracy is incredibly important, and it's important that all Ghanaians feel like they have a future in Ghana and ought to be involved in Ghana's growth.
Yeah, definitely. And we're looking forward to a lot more work being done on that as well. But it's been a pleasure having you join
Thank you for having me. I really feel like I'm celebrating the 4th now. Thank you.
It's been an absolute pleasure having you. And I know that Topside is on standby. They'll be performing again shortly. But like I said, we're all looking forward to the Independence celebration later today.
Akwaba.
And tomorrow. Akwaba, yes, yeah, that's it. We'll all be there to celebrate with you. And then tomorrow we'll also be at Alliance Francaise for the celebration as well. It's been a pleasure. I've been speaking to Her Excellency Virginia Ama Evelyn Palmer, and she's been serving as the U.S. Ambassador to Ghana since May 2022, doing a fantastic job, and we wish you Godspeed as you continue to do more to, ensure that the ties between the U.S. and Ghana becomes even stronger. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
And happy Independence Day again to you. Well, Cookie, I'm going to cross over to you at this point. Take it away with Kwame Kwabna. What other names did you come up with?
I'm still here with Kwame Luke Ajiman. That's his name. Kwame Luke Ajiman. That's the name that I've given him. But yes, of course, we've been having fun with our friends here, Topside Brass Band, and they are from the U.S. Naval Forces, Europe and Africa. But speaking about Africa, how long are you here for? How much longer?
We're only here for 2 more days, but this is
no. Just 2 more days. Why?
Unfortunately, yes. We have been on the road for almost 3 weeks now.
Okay.
Doing tours in Europe and in Africa. We were just most recently in Gabon. And we're here to celebrate the Independence Day at the embassy here.
Nice.
And also do outreach, like they said, the concert tomorrow.
Oh, let him speak into the mic. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Should we start all over again? All right. How much longer are you here for? You mentioned 2 days.
Yes, 2 more days. Because this has been part of a larger tour for this band to celebrate Independence Day at embassies all over Europe and Africa.
Right. Have you been to Nigeria?
We have been to Nigeria. This band was in Nigeria in January of this year.
So 2 more days to go. Anyway, thank God that the 2 days are here in Ghana. You're not going anywhere else. But if I may ask you, how are you able to pick the African rhythms? Radio, learning, how do you pick it?
Absolutely. Most of the songs we've learned were by ear. Like we heard them on the radio, we heard people talking about them, and so we found the recordings, listened to them real close, and did the best we can to
and it's not just the rhythm you have, you know the lyrics as well.
Absolutely.
You can actually say things like Popoli.
Popoli, yes.
Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. It's been great having you here. Enjoy the rest of your 2 days that you have. Too bad, but it's okay. We'll find you another time, I am sure.
We'll be back.
Thank you so much. So what do we go home with? Are we doing anything Afrobeats again?
We could, or we could do an American pop.
Okay, how about this? 1 American, 1 Afrobeat. Is that okay?
Great.
Thank you very much. You're far too kind. All right, take it away.
love it.
Happy Independence, everyone.
Happy
Where's
Independence.
Roland? Roland must be
I
here.
know.
But anyway, so we are ready for our African tune.
Ready.
All right.
Back up there.
I see. So really and truly, they have been in Africa. And if my ears are correct, this is Fela Kuti's music. You indeed have been to Africa. Absolutely. Thank you so very much this morning. Your Excellency, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
And Topside Brass Band as well. Thank you so much for coming. Too bad that you're leaving, but it's okay. So here's where we would all say Happy Independence Day to the United States of America. Long live the United States of America. Long live Ghana. And long live our relationship as well. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
But it will be awesome to have something from Ghana just to dance away. How about that? One last one from Ghana.
You have to let us know so we can learn it for next time.
Oh, for next time. All right. It's okay. All right. So that's about it from all of us here from the U.S. Embassy right here at TV3. Happy Independence. Thank you. But you can play anything. Just play anything. So we're going to break. Anything. It doesn't have to be African.
Okay.
Thank you. You remember your name? Kwame Luke Ajimami.
All right.
Your Excellency, thank you so very much. Thank you. All right, guys.